Okay. It is up. Hey, Art. Just thought I'd throw this up for a little bit. I've got both my locomotives running, um, and only one camera. Unfortunately, um, I was doing this more for Anthony Redneck Way of Life, who passed this week. I was hoping to have trains up so he could see it tonight for the Friday night stream that I usually do on Toyman's, but unfortunately we lost him Tuesday. So I'm running trains in his honor to remember him by, because he always wanted to see my new trains running. So hopefully people will show up and watch this. I'll probably leave it up for about 30 minutes. Yeah, I think so. I think there are a couple people coming over from Vinny's. At least I hope so, because this was something that's been about a year in the making now. So it's a lot of fun to actually have trains up and running again. It's been a while. Of course, I only have part of the layout shown right now. I guess, well, let me put it up. I'm going to put the camera up high so you can see the whole layout. There we go. That's better. Hey, Dragon Lover. I'm glad to see you came in. I was telling Art I'm probably going to leave this running for about 30 minutes or so. Doing this in honor of Anthony Dodge because we lost him, or not Anthony Dodge, sorry, Anthony Redneck Way of Life. And he wanted to see trains running. Hey, Joe Rader. He wanted to see trains running on my layout, and unfortunately, I didn't get them running in time. Actually, let me turn this camera a little bit that way. Can't quite get all the tracks in, but I've got my very first engine that I ever got. The last engine I got was a actually Sound Makota from Broadway Limited. The steam locomotive is actually the 484 Union Pacific, and it's the 838. And I actually fell in love with that train off of Vinny's channel when he first had his on his layout, and I decided I wanted to run steam, so that was the first one I ever bought, was to honor Vinny and all the help he gave me over the years with the layout. Hey, Steve 87, I didn't see you come in, buddy. Hey, Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. Thought I'd do a live rail run for a little bit, rail fanning. I just moved the camera up to the shelf where I normally run it for Sunday stream with Anfield layout in the loft. We usually get together and I do stuff on the layout. Still waiting on more track, and I'll have actually 3 rail lines working. What I've got right now is not a permanent spot, but I've got my coal mine, which is the first N-scale model I ever did. And then I've got my train station here, and I don't know if I'm going to leave it here or not. I might move it around the board. I hadn't decided where I'm going with stuff. Most of the 4x10 over here is for Warhammer 40K gaming. But there'll be um, modular buildings in that, and then I'll probably do some town stuff in that too. Oh, thanks, Axe Black Widow. Nice to see you in. Really can't see chat from the other side of the room, so I came back over to the computer. But hey, M&M Short Lines. Hey, Vinny. Thanks. Yeah, I did a lot better on this layout than I did on the original one. I only had one spot out of the entire layout that messed up, and that was a joint that was right along in here that I ended up having to take out. And I've got 2 joints now that are sitting right in here that I actually soldered in right now that we're doing good. Okay, Ace. I didn't see Wicked Insanity came in. Hey, Wicked. How you doing, Mike? But I got my overhead light going. Normally, when I'm running, this is how I usually leave it when I'm working. When I'm running it, I've got cove lighting along the side. I've got to get some more to try and light up the other end a little bit, but that's how it normally sits. Hey, Weber Model Railroad. Guys, like I said, I was doing this just for Anthony's redneck way of life. He wanted to see trains running, and unfortunately, I didn't get him up and running in time before his passing this week. So this is my tribute to him, is running the trains that I have right now that I could actually run. I've only got 2 rail lines of 3 set up, so it's kind of a fun one. I'll probably do another video later in the week with my actual other camera, and I'll get more close in pictures. My goal is to actually get uh, a camera splitter where I can hook up a couple of cameras. Yeah, Mike, so am I. I'm going to miss his laugh. I'm definitely going to miss the laugh, and I'm going to miss the bullshit on just about everything. But yeah, this is my tribute to him tonight. But let me pull the camera. I'm going to bring the camera down closer. Let's see if I can set it where I can. I also need to get a longer cord, so I can put this where you can see the stuff better. Oh, I still got stuff on the layout from when I was building. Vinny, it was Anthony Redneck Way of Life. He was on. Uh, he was on Toyman streams a lot. He was down in Louisiana. Nancy Jones and the Spirit of Colorado Railroad went down to visit him for a little bit. I think it was last year. So it's I can't think of his last name. If anyone remembers. Hey, Mike, good to see you in. Yeah, Mike, just to let you know, I actually built a shed at the house down by the lakefront, so it's a whole lot of fun. Let me see if I can move the laptop a little bit. I might try and get another angle on it so you can see the cars as they come by. There's a couple of cars on the Makota on the second track that are actually teaser cars to some of the channels that I've have been involved with over the last 3 years. As it comes around, I'll point them out. Um, I guess, yeah. The Makota is the one on the inside track. That first car that you'll see is a uh, Burlington Northern. The Burlington Northern car was the very first train car I ever bought, and I bought it to do Ron's Trains and Things down in his weathering contest for box cars. The car behind that is a log car from um, the Rio Grande and Denver, Rio Grande and Western. It's a logging car. That was my car I bought to represent Brian with the Denver and Rio Grande Iron Horse route. The um, CNN car, the Canadian National, was one that I won from uh, Hot Rod Rodney's one of his streams one night, one of his contests. And the very last car in it is our wonderful friend who we blame everything on, Heath, Humanity Junction. It was his Christmas train and billboard that I won from him. And Vinny, the one running right now, I blame you for this one. That's my 484 Union Pacific, but I've got the 838 Excursion. Mike, by all means, I have an open door. I'm usually here all weekend and after about 5 o'clock Monday through Friday. Just give me a holler sometime. But like I was saying, Vinny, the Union Pacific, I fully blame you for because I saw yours and I fell in love with that train. And I did not realize at the time how badly I needed to make radiuses for that. My radius is I started out with a 11-inch radius, and I'm now up to a 15 or 18-inch radius on my layout. And actually, I have all the corners on the layout now are 18, and I'm pretty sure that 484 will run everything now. Hey, Container Man, you have to give me a holler next time you're in the area, Container Man. Maybe we can hook up and have dinner or something. But thought I'd give you all a little look. Like I said, the for those that just came in, the the coal companies, the Walthers Coal Company, actually that was the first N scale model I ever built. Um, and I don't know where on the layout I'm actually going to put it. I'll find someplace for it. I'll probably build a mountain. Yeah, Lehigh. Um, I think just about everything I'll end up getting will be able to run this layout with no problems. Um, I think the largest locomotive I have right now is at 484. So if I can get her running around the layout without any problems, I should be in pretty good shape for anything else I decide to put on there, because I think everything else has smaller wheelbases than that. One I'd like to get, but I don't think will fit on this layout, is a Challenger, big boy. But my layout's not really. It's not any one particular railroad. It's not prototype. Um, it's a freelance. It's just kind of, I threw track down and ran it. Okay, Lehigh, that's good to know. So an N scale big boy will run on a 15. Cool. That ought to be good. Yeah, Container Man. As Yeah, 2 or 3 months ago was the start of our what we lovingly refer to in the construction business as our rainy season. Um, right now we're in our liquid oxygen season, where the air is like liquid. Uh, so I'm gonna turn on the overhead light and give myself some more light. And that's with all my lights on now. All right, Mike. Well, cool, Mike. Wicked Insanity. If they had a big boy on the Scenic Ridge, I definitely know it'll run this layout, because Scenic Ridge is I think it's 9 and 3/4 radius. I think that's what you have, right, Mike? Oh, okay, Container Man. Cool. Thanks, Vinny. Um, I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me over the years. Yeah, have a good dinner, Vinny. All right, we'll move the camera back up top so you can see the whole layout again. Sorry for making you guys sick as I move this thing around. One of these days I'll get around to getting another camera and I can start placing the cameras on the layout. There we go. Oh. Hey, Ron Brights. Good to see you in here. You're just coming in. I'm running the layout tonight for Anthony Dodge, Redneck Way of Life, sorry, not Anthony Dodge, Anthony Redneck Way of Life, who passed away this week. So, oh, good night, Container Man. No, with Roy's luck, he'll end up either spilling his beer all over his laptop, or he'll end up dropping a piece of pizza on it. Oh, thanks, Lehigh. All right, good night, Container Man. Oh, well, then, yeah, you better get up there, because they'll eat you out of house and home. He's saying he's got roommates. Yeah, Mike. So am I. Um, I still can't believe it. One other thing I need to do with these trains is go into the decoder settings and actually speed match all my locomotives. Because one of the things I'd like to do is be able to run operations through, um, and be able to pull them on the same track at the same time. Um, as you can see, some of this track is Kato Unitrack and then Flex Track. The Kato Unitrack, I've got the double crossovers that kind of start here and then go into my rail yard. And then also over on this side, I've got a turnout over there that comes around here that's going to be, I'm going to do my stockyard here maybe. And I've got some other stuff that I need to work on, figuring out how I'm going to get, um, think up in here, I'm going to do a forest scene and have the train coming up from here and come around from a line. I might cut another turnout in here for my logging train and put a logging camp up there. I've got an idea how I want to do the logging camp, and I plan on plan on hitting it. Um, there's a couple videos of ones that I've seen that I want to try and build. Uh, sorry to hear you lost your computer there. Wicked Insanity. So next project is building a computer. Okay. Yeah, I think my next project is going to be actually hardening all my plaster cloth down. So like I said earlier, the area that's the 4 foot by 10 foot here, this whole area here is going to be for tabletop gaming. I'm probably going to redo the mountain a little bit. Um, that was kind of cobbled together, and I think I'm going to end up getting some more foam and redo it in a better way. Thanks, Dragon Lover. Um, actually, I do. Um, I've got. Let me turn it this way. Turn the camera this way a little bit. Over in the corner where the StreamYard duck head is, I plan on. I think I might redo this corner too. Um, one of my miniatures is over here. I need to get that off of there. Um, I've got a. I ended up getting a terrain book from a guy in England who does tabletop gaming and terrain. It's where I got a lot of my ideas for terrain. His name is Mel Bowes, and his book is Terrain Essentials, Terrain Tutor Essentials, and it's a very very good book. Um, most of the stuff that's in that book we can use in model trains because there's no scale to it. It's just doing the terrain for the layouts. So it makes it really, really good. But I've been on about 25 minutes now. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and call it. I've got an early day tomorrow. So if y'all have any other questions, put them in the chat and I'll try and get to them. And I'm probably going to stay up for about another 5 minutes. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Weber Model Railroad. Thank you, Lehigh. Um, it's got a lot more to go. I'm waiting on track right now to finish my third line, which is it's the up and over that goes across the goes into the mountain and comes down and around. A lot of this um, just kind of cobbled together, and like I said, it's a freelance layout. It's not really any one spot. I want to do about a 2 foot modular area. That's why I got the train station to kind of do the downtown area of Chicago, of Elmhurst, Illinois, and Chicago, where I grew up. Um, they have 3 rail lines that go through town, and 2 of them are the Metra rail lines from the now Union Pacific. When I grew up on it, it was the Chicago Northwestern, and we used to ride the commuter trains into downtown Chicago to go to all the museums and everything else. So I'm hoping to put that along the wall, and I might get a photo backdrop of that station. Yes, Lehigh, I have. I actually saw the one they have out now, the Chicago Northwestern 400. Um, I'd love to get that one. I don't think I'm going to get the locomotive with it. I might see if I can get just the cars, because I can't find a DCC version of it, and I may end up just getting one that's DCC from somebody else. Art, thank you very much. Yeah, there is a lot of potential here. Right now, it's a flat layout, but I've got a lot of area to work with. So there's a lot of real estate to play in. Some of it's going to be um, set up modularly, so when I decide to play my tabletop gaming, I can do the tabletop gaming on it also. And then when I want to run it as a train board, I can put everything down as for my train layout. That's kind of the plan I'm going with. Well, I've been on for 30 minutes now, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you in the stream somewhere. If y'all are able to, Sunday mornings at noon at Anfield Layout in the Loft, I'm usually running there. And a couple of us get together with Lee and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So, hope to see y'all then. For now, bye for now, and I will see y'all around. Have a good one.